What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. If you are new here, hey, what's up? My name's Danny, and I've been living in New York City for just about 3 weeks at this point, and I've done a lot of vlogging and posted quite a few videos in that time. And in every single comment section, I always get questions from you guys asking if I can give you some recommendations of fun places to go or fun things to do in the city. And of course, I would love to give you all of my best recs. But if you're going to these cool places, you also need cool outfits to wear to these cool places. So I'm gonna be giving you a little bit of both with the help of Princess Polly. I have such a sick haul to show you guys today. And of course, if I'm gonna show you all of these pieces, I might as well also save you money. So you guys can use my code PPXDanny to get 20% off your next order of Princess Polly. Princess Polly ships from within the United States and offers free express shipping to the US on orders over $50. They also offer AfterPay and ShopPay to all US customers. Huge thank you to Princess Polly for sponsoring this video. So on Saturday or Sunday mornings, especially when I'm a little bit hungover, it is always an essential to go for a coffee run. This is not a revolutionary concept whatsoever, but since New York City is such a large city, there are so many better places to go other than Starbucks and Dunkin'. And as much as I would love to just be able to throw on a sweatshirt, it is so hot in the city that that would probably be my worst idea. So instead, I like to throw on something like what I'm wearing right now. A nice basic tank top that also looks like I tried a little bit harder because it has a really fun design on it. This is such a breathable material, so I won't feel like I'm being weighed down whatsoever when I'm running to get my coffee. And something like this can easily be worn with leggings. But if you're looking to kind of elevate your look a little bit and you're feeling like putting in slightly more effort, you can also throw this on with jeans. These jeans, to be specific, I am obsessed with these. I've actually heard quite a few people on the internet raving about Princess Polly jeans recently. This is old news to me because I do have one other pair that I wear all the time, but I really love these because they do have a little bit more distressing than the other ones that I own. They have a rip on either one of the knees, and they're about mid-rise. They're not super high-waisted, but they're also not low-waisted. A nice little in-between for you, and they are so comfortable. So if you're in the city and you're looking for new coffee shops to try, I have two favorites that stick out. The first of which is the Elk, which is in Greenwich Village. I love this place, and honestly, if you go at the right time, it's very possible that you could have a celebrity sighting because quite a few celebrities do live in that area. And the second of which is Joe Coffee. Joe Coffee is a chain, so there are multiple locations all around the city, but my personal favorite location is the one on Waverly Place. I love that location so much because it looks like a little house, and everyone who works there is very, very kind. And I honestly don't know if I've ever had a better vanilla latte in my life. When I was on the Princess Polly website and I saw this shirt, instantly I knew that I was wearing it to brunch. I didn't know when, and I didn't know where I was going, but I knew that I was gonna end up wearing it. And lucky for me, I do have brunch plans this weekend, so at least I have an outfit planned. This beautiful corset style top is definitely a little bit more girly than things that I'll typically wear, but when styled with those jeans that I showed you earlier, it adds the perfect juxtaposition to honestly any outfit, and that's something I'm looking for across the board in all of my outfits. It's covered in all of these purple little flowers, and not only does it fit really well and hold you in all the right places, but it also photographs really well. And if you're looking for a brunch spot to go to, I do have two recommendations for you. They're kind of different, so it kind of just depends on your vibe. The first of which is Ruby's. Ruby's is honestly pretty inexpensive. It's possible to get a really cheap bill while eating there if you order correctly. I would recommend the truffle french fries because they are some of the best I've ever had, but their coffee's really good and their drinks are really good. Honestly, a 10 out of 10 brunch place. And then on the flip side, While We Were Young in the West Village also has a great brunch menu. The food and the drinks are definitely a little bit more expensive, but that's honestly because the drinks are beautifully presented, as is the food. It's more of like a culinary experience, I would say, but both are really, really great options that I think you should check out. If you guys watch my vlogs regularly, you know that I'm a sucker for a good happy hour, and of course you always want fun outfits to be able to change into after work, and this shirt is amazing. It's show-stopping. I'm obsessed with it. First of all, the color, can we talk about it? On a tan, it looks amazing, and the open back just takes it to another level. It's also so comfortable because the material doesn't weigh you down. It's also not scratchy, and again, much like the last one, it photographs really, really well. So you guys can get some amazing Instagram pictures in this shirt as well. I mean, I'm not over it. So if you're looking for a new happy hour place to check out, I definitely recommend Rosie's in the East Village. The East Village as a whole is really fun because it's filled with people who are around my age in their early 20s, so you'll be sure to meet some really fun people. But Rosie's in particular is great because they serve Mexican food and margaritas. With those two things, you really can't go wrong, and you're sure to have a really, really fun evening. So once you've wrapped up your work week and you've done happy hour on a Thursday or a Friday, it is time for the weekend, which is when you're probably going to be going to bars that you're going to spend the entire night at, not just a few hours. So because of that, you obviously want to have an amazing outfit, and these two shirts actually made my jaw drop. Like, I took them out of the package and I was like, are you kidding me? So I'm gonna show you both. The first one is this beautiful red top. If you know me, you know I'll take any excuse to wear red because it's a color that makes me feel super confident, and this shirt is just unbelievable. Like, it's a little crop top, of course, and it has these really sturdy straps that actually double up. So you know that you feel nice and secure, and it has some ruching over here in the chest area. And then, oh baby, and then this shirt, I mean, I can't even do it justice by showing you because it just looks like a strip of fabric, but you'll be able to see it in the try on. This shirt does wonders. It works magic, honestly. I put it on and I was like, who is that girl? I don't recognize her. The color, first of all, is amazing, and just the way that it is secured on the top, but you can tie it whatever which way you want around your body, makes it super customizable in a way, regardless of how you want to wear it, and it's just so flattering. So since I showed you two shirts, it only feels right to give you two bar recommendations. The first of which is Pretty Ricky's in the Lower East Side. This place is super casual, so you don't have to worry about dressing to the nines, but they play really, really fun music, and the atmosphere as a whole is good if you're in your early 20s because you don't feel like everybody is way older than you or way younger than you and you're questioning how they even got in. It is a perfect atmosphere. And also the Lower East Side cannot be beat. And then we have Kind Regards. This bar is so fun. I've been once before, and not only were they playing great music, but they also have a disco ball, and then they did karaoke. It was a little bit of everything, and it made for a really, really fun night. I would probably wear the nude top to Kind Regards and then the red top to Pretty Ricky's if I had to situate that in my head. But regardless, two places that you cannot miss. They are sure to give you a really, really good time, I promise. And if you're there, you might see me. So make sure to come say hi. And then we have date night. As you guys know, as I've mentioned in some of my videos, once I moved to New York, I made a promise to myself that I was gonna go on as many dates as possible. Why? Because it's fun. And I'm not even really looking for anything right now. It's just fun to like meet new people and have interesting conversations over some drinks and dinner. I really enjoy it personally, and because of that, I need outfits to wear, duh. So the first thing that I found that right away, I was like, yep, this is for date night. I don't know with who or where I'm going, but I know I'm gonna wear this, is a nude set. So it comes with both of these pieces. First, we have this skirt. It is a midi skirt, and it's super form-fitting and very, very flattering. It also has a slit up the side, which makes it kind of saucy and interesting. And then the top, I love. I didn't realize it had this cut, to be honest with you, when I looked it up on the website, and I was very pleasantly surprised. It kind of cuts up in the front, if you can see that, which gives you a really interesting shape, especially because the skirt is bodycon. So for date night, I have two West Village recommendations for you. If you haven't already been able to tell, I do have my favorite neighborhoods in New York, and the West Village is one of them. So the first place that I want to recommend is Rosemary's. Rosemary's is a really, really great date spot. They have some live music sometimes, but they, more than anything, have a really, really great atmosphere for a date because it's not too overstimulating and loud to the point where you can't have an actual conversation, but it also isn't too quiet to the point where it feels awkward. It's like the perfect balance. And then the second of which is Suprema Provisions. This is a place that I actually went to most recently on a date, and I really liked it. One, because they have not only a cocktail list, but then also a wine list, so it gives you kind of a good variety of a bunch of drinks that you can order. And their food is more so like cheese plates and meat boards and stuff like that, which makes it really easy to share, and you don't have to worry about ordering your own meal and the stress of that. Next up, this dress. I don't want to choose favorites in this haul because it feels like choosing a favorite child, but if I had to, this dress is my favorite because I was not expecting to love it as much as I do. This is definitely a dress that is more suitable for a more upscale bar or a club, especially if you're planning on wearing heels. This is the go-to thing to wear. The front of it has all these buttons that go up that you can open and close regardless of like your comfort level, and then there's a collar that goes around your neck. But the real fun is the fact that the dress is body cotton and the back of it is completely open. So it's kind of just a step up from your normal little black dress, and with boots or heels, this is just the perfect outfit. As for club recommendations, I recently went to Noir and I had a really, really good night. I will say that this place is on the more expensive side, as are most clubs, so just keep that in mind if you're planning on going, but they play really, really fun music. Once it hits like 11 o'clock, 11:30, that's really when it steps up, and they bring out sparklers and the whole bit. It's a really, really fun place, and I think you'll have a great time. And now for something a little bit more wholesome. If you guys are looking for a way to spend your day that doesn't involve drinking and also will kind of get you inside, you can go to a museum or you can go shopping, and I think this bodysuit is the perfect thing to wear. It is far from a plain white bodysuit. It might look like it from afar, but hopefully the try-on version will do it some justice because it is a strapless white bodysuit, but on top it has a layer of mesh that has like little delicate polka dots woven into it, and it just adds some really, really nice texture. So if you are looking to go to some museums, I have two recommendations. The first of which is not a hot take, it's just a place that you really have to go, and that is the MoMA. I went to the MoMA during the winter time and I loved it. It was my first time going, and it really is just such an amazing experience to be able to go and also cross that one off your list, because if you're anything like me, I want to be able to see all of the major museums in New York, and that was a really, really good one to start with. But if you're looking for something on the smaller side, I really like the New Museum. I have been to the New Museum, I think twice, and they are constantly having different exhibitions coming in and out of it. So regardless of how many times you go, your experience is always going to be new, no pun intended, and I really like the area also. It's just a very good experience, and I recommend that you check out both of them. If there's one thing I love about living in New York City, it's the accessibility to rooftops. And I'm not talking places that you have to pay for drinks to get into or anything like that. I'm talking rooftops of apartment buildings. There's something so fun about going up there with your friends, whether you're just hanging out or you're drinking or you're tanning, regardless, it is just so fun. So if you're looking for something fun to wear during the day, if you're going to a rooftop, I recommend this shirt. I have never been a person to wear orange, but this summer I've just been dabbling with different colors, and I figured that this would look kind of fun, and it definitely does. And that, my friends, concludes today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and not only got some amazing recommendations out of it, but also got some really great outfit inspiration. Again, all of these pieces are from Princess Polly, and if you would like to shop any of these pieces or anything else on the website with 20% off, you can use the code PPXDanny and get that discount for yourself. Treat yourself. I promise you, you deserve it. It's been a long year of not being able to do anything fun, and now that we're kind of coming out of this slowly but surely, you deserve to do something nice for yourself. So I hope you choose to do that, and if you do, let me know what you end up buying. Maybe we'll match. That would be really fun. But regardless, I love you guys so, so much, and I'll talk to you very soon in my next video.